Hi, my name's Tom, and you're watching Guitar Trip channel. Enjoy! Little Wing was recorded in 1967 during the Access Bold as Love recording session. From that time, it was covered and performed by many top-class guitar players. The track was recorded in Olympic Sound Studios, produced by Chas Chandler of The Animals and legendary sound engineer Eddie Kramer. Jimi used Fender Stratocaster 9065, Fender Rock and Roll Strings 1038 Gauge, and Fender Deluxe Reverb amplifier. Contrary to legend, it wasn't Marshall. Song is divided to 8 licks, showed slowly and fast. If it's still too fast for you, YouTube has a function to slow down without changing a pitch. In the first leg, you should look out for your D and G strings after they're being pulled off, because they have to ring out while you're playing last sound. The second leg is very much piano-like, style developed by Jimi Hendrix. Your articulation must be very precise. The third leg is quite easy to play. All sounds are placed between 5th and 7th frets. The bass of this lick is E7-9 chord, quite easy to learn and play. This lick is most difficult for me. It requires a precise jump between the first part melody to the chords, and you have to use your thumb to play bass. Another piano-style Jimi Hendrix lick. It is also great as a warm-up exercise. This lick is quite easy to play. You just need to grab the chord figure and slide it through the positions. Another legato-based Jimi Hendrix lick. You should be very careful about articulation and notes volume. Now we are heading to home recording section. Please take a look to my today's setup. You may wonder why I use humbucker for Jimi Hendrix riff. The answer is, it sounds very decent while it's split. I didn't try to copy Jimi Hendrix sound because it's just impossible. My goal was to achieve a ringing, dry sound. As you can see, the recording is monophonic. That's why the reverb is so concentrated and sounds vintage. The first subject of home recording is deliverance of the right signal to your input, your interface, music card or amp. The cable you use for your recordings must be as short as possible. Also, it is good for your signal to remove all unused effect units. You should use studio quality cables. They're quite expensive, but for sure, they're worth of it. And the last thing, the signal you deliver to your music card or interface should be as high as possible. It shouldn't be distorted or hitting the roof, but it should be as loud as possible. Thanks for watching, see you next week, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers! I will be happy to answer all your questions. Next week, we're going to play Stairway to Heaven solo, one of the most legendary and recognizable guitar solos in history. Take care and have a great time with guitar.